up, everyone? It's your pal Museum. Welcome back to my recent pickups for the 29th of December 2016. And this is my last recent pickups video for this year, and for the last 4 months has been crazy with stuff I actually got during games I got for release day, or stuff I got release day, or things I got for Christmas, and yeah, there's a lot of stuff to talk about. So guys, let's get this started, shall we? To kick things off, I've actually got a book which I'm going to show you guys right now, and this is the Sidemen the book. Now, if you guys don't know what the Sidemen are, is these YouTubers, basically, they play video games together, they do like football challenges, they do a lot of stuff, honestly, and when they announced the book, I was like, I knew I had to have it, and literally, all it is basically, just basically the biographies about themselves, about all the things they like doing, like gaming and like food stuff, and it just the whole back in the day stuff and all that. And I love this book to bits, and I've actually got to say something. I saw this in WH Smith's for £10, and I was about to pay for it, and then this lady actually gave me a discount for this actual book, so I actually paid like £7 for it. So pretty nice indeed. If you guys see this book and you want to get it for cheap, try WH Smith. Sometimes they have it cheap, or try a good online store. Pretty cool indeed. I recommend it. There's a lot to talk about, but I can't talk about it in this video, unfortunately. Next, it is the Pokemon Go Plus accessory. Now, I think over the last couple of videos I've been talking about this accessory right here, which I love so damn much. And you know what? I might be reviewing this in January, which I'm really excited for. Don't know when, but fingers crossed it'll be sooner than later. And you know what? This was the last gift of my Christmas present I've actually unboxed, which was actually really cool. And I love this to bits. I've been using it every day since after Christmas, and I love it to bits. And yeah, that's about it, guys, honestly. And I'm expecting a full review of this thing very soon, so yeah, stick tuned with the Pokemon Go Plus accessory. I'm excited for that. Next, I actually got this from my friend John, honestly. I was exchanging gifts around, and he gave me this. Unfortunately, I can't say the name because it's a racist term. I'm not going to tell what it is. But it's basically from the game South Park: The Fractured Butthole, which I'm really excited for this game. Sometime in 2017, I am so excited. This thing is so cool. I opened it up once, it looks so cool, and then I just put it back in the box because I want to keep it as a collectible. So that's all cool. That's pretty nice indeed to keep anyway. What's next to talk about? We'll talk about this in a second. Now, this was one of the Christmas gifts I've got, and I think I've shown it in the annual Christmas special, which is actually I've got a new tablet with the controllers, and I played a few games on it. I played Sonic Adventure, Half-Life 2, and what was the other game I played? Crazy Taxi. And just what this actually does, you can actually stream this from your Xbox or your Steam. Unfortunately, Steam doesn't work properly, which kind of sucks, but the Xbox One does. But I do love this to bits, and I'm using this as my full handheld gaming system. And I had like things like the PlayStation VR and the 3DS, but this is something I'm actually probably going to use because it's like a full-on PC in this little shell. Pretty nice indeed. I love it a bits. Now let's talk about Suicide Squad. Now, if you guys don't know, back in August I went to see Suicide Squad in the cinema, and I actually really enjoyed it. Not to say I've seen it 3 times, and I still love the film today. And with it, and I've got to say something too with it, I even got a couple of posters. I've even got the soundtrack, which I actually showed you guys in the last recent pickups video. And I actually did pick up a few more things. And first thing is obviously the film itself. I actually picked up the Steelbook, which actually, let me see if I can actually bring it to you guys. Which is this thing right here. Pretty nice indeed. I actually got to say, I was fortunate enough to get the Steelbook. There's a reason why. When I went in on that day when it came out, I only saw one Steelbook, and I was like, Jesus Christ! I was lucky enough I pre-ordered mine. And there was like a bunch of pre-order, you know, of these Steelbooks behind the bit, and I was like, I'm fortunate enough. And if you guys don't know what this is, what this actually comes with, it comes with. This is what it comes with. It comes with the actual film, the actual original film, the actual cinema film or theatre film, what you call it. You got the extended cut down here, and you got the 3D film right here. Now with it, what do I think about the film? When the original film happened, I actually enjoyed a lot of it. And then when the extended cut, I gotta be honest, they should have added them into the film. Some of it should, some of it hasn't. But I honestly gotta say, I love this from the bits. And if you guys haven't seen it, I recommend it. Not many people have seen too much of this, but I love it a bit. Now, one of my friends actually recommended me this on Instagram. We've been talking a lot since after I watched the film, and I became close friends with this dude, and literally he recommended me the actual book. Literally, I was looking for this book for ages, and I finally found it, and I've actually enjoyed it. Now, this is the Suicide Squad, the official movie novelization, which is based on the film. Some stuff in this book is literally what's actually in here. Some of it did actually came out from the film, which is kind of interesting. Now I'm only like quarter of the way through, which is kind of ridiculous at times, because I really thought I should have finished this, and I'm gonna get back to this reading this, because this was actually a really good book, honestly. And finally, to top off the Suicide Squad stuff, one of my favorite DC villains of all time is Harley Quinn. One of my favorite DC villains, and with it, I've got this for Christmas from my sister's friend, and it was the Suicide Squad Harley Quinn, her original outfit, which is really nice indeed. I love the detail on that, it looks so nice, honestly. And I can't wait to put this back on the shelf and keep it as what it is. Pretty nice indeed. And finally, actually, to be honest, yesterday actually, but if you guys watched this like a few days later, a while back, I actually saw this and I was like, should I pick this up, should I not? It was kind of hefty on the price tag, but I was like, I don't really see this too much, and I thought I'm gonna have to pick it up. And that was the Suicide Squad Harley Quinn gown. Jesus Christ. Now, this was about 22, and bear with me, the price is heavy, but it was because of rarity. I don't really see this too much, and not many people do see this too much as well. The detail is ridiculously good, if you guys can actually see it. The detail is ridiculously well played. And yeah, pretty nice indeed. I love this to bits. And you know what? I'm trying to get a Harley Quinn collection. Literally, it's ridiculous how much I really enjoyed this. I really enjoy her as, you know, as a villain, and I've been playing a lot of the Arkham games, and I loving the bits. And yeah, that's all what it is. That's all the Suicide Squad stuff I have at the moment, and hopefully I'll have some more stuff later on. Now, where shall we go next? Speaking of the pop finals, I actually did get a couple of Marvel pop finals, which is actually the Bobblies, which is Captain America and Iron Man. My brother got me this for Christmas, and not a huge Marvel fan, but still nice to have anyway. They're quite like the expensive ones, so pretty nice to have those. Pretty cool indeed. Where should I go next? I also got the Star Wars plushie, which is pretty nice indeed. And you know what? I'm not going to take him out because it looks pretty cool like this. Pretty nice indeed. And I'm a massive Star Wars fan. I've even seen Rogue One in the cinemas. Seen it when it came out, and I've also seen it in 3D as a Christmas present from my friend Josh. So literally, pretty nice. And I saw that film in 3D, which is bloody brilliant. Now, before we get into like the main like physical stuff and all that, I also did pick up this, which I actually reviewed as well, which I hope you guys actually seen. It is the Mini NES, and yes, I'm talking about it now. Now, I actually love this machine. I actually went back on it last week, and I played a bit of Super Mario Brothers because I want to play a little with it. And it is a really good machine. The problem is it's expensive because, you know, there's not much quantities still there. I know they're trying to bring more out, and yes, the controller is quite short, and I actually reviewed this, so if you guys want to see the actual full review, please check it out on my channel. It's on the reviews playlist, so it should be there. However, it's a really nice system. I recommend it if you get it for a good cheap price, then yeah, that's all good. I only paid like a tenner on this because I had money on my awards card and I had money on my deposit, which is quite cool, honestly. So guys, with that, now let's get into the DVDs and the games.